Alright, I tried to record this the other day. Well, just yesterday, actually. Because Zoe was nice enough to gift this to me for my birthday. Which is today. Or at least, assuming that I get this video up today on the 17th. But yeah, I tried recording my first impressions, but of course it's like the Breath of Death 7 videos. The game audio is much higher than my audio, and I finally figured out the reason why. Turns out lowering the volume doesn't really do anything at all. So, what I'm going to do, what it requires 4 color buttons. You know what? We're gonna do intense because this is what I don't feel I could do anything more than this. Yeah, let's browse to my music. What was I looking at? Music, there we go. No, you can't see the upcoming folder, because that was back when... If you're wondering about Sonic Adventure, that was on EX Gaming Plus when I, actually would record for that channel. Yeah, I used to do stuff. I don't think I have the Lightning Returns... I do not have the Lightning Returns soundtrack. I do have Lost Odyssey, Monocamia. How about Metal Gear Rising? Let's do Rules of Nature. This game is intense. Like, super intense. See, I'm already screwing up. So, basically when I first played this game, I'm like, what the hell's going... Yeah, see, just like that. I'm like, what in the world is going on? So it's kind of like this weird Guitar Hero DDR-ish game. And... yeah, I don't really know how to describe it besides that. How did I miss that? Oh, come on! I visit everything. But yeah, I played a little bit of this and I'm like, wow, my eyes hurt, but I really like this. Oh. It is really fun. And it doesn't look that hard, but it's really challenging. Especially because I have to use... for little arrows on the ground, I gotta use the arrow keys, but I have to use WSAD for these things that are floating. If you have not played Metal Gear Rising, by the way, you really should. Basically, if you like Bayonetta, or pretty much if you like anything from Platinum Games, you'd like this because it's another game from Platinum Games. Oh, what? No! No, that's not fair! That's not fair! Sometimes this game is just unfair. This part I can do. No, I hit the wrong button. I keep doing that. No! How did... Okay, I can do this. That was an audible facepalm. I actually missed that last one. Ooh, Harmonite finished downloading. Yeah, Mr. Nintendo or whatever, Naughty Dog for Life. I don't know what he goes by now. He gifted me Harmonite on the 3DS, so I get to check that out. Which one do I want to do? Ooh, this one. I like this track. I've actually been playing a lot of Crisis Core recently. I've been like before last weekend, I was only at like 30% missions done, and I just went through and just beat a whole bunch of the missions. So I'm at like level 56 or something. I'm at the point where I could pretty much kill the final boss in about 10 seconds. But these extra missions are being challenging. This is one of my more favorite tracks from this game. The game does have its flaws, but overall it is really fun. Especially when you get some of the better accessories. Oh, what? No. No! Okay, that wasn't fair. What? I hit that. No, I'm hitting the wrong thing. I keep hitting the wrong thing. No, I almost had it. It's a lot like playing Guitar Hero, except without the guitar and more anime girl-ish things. This game is very strange, but I like it. Wait, my character's hair keeps changing colors? What? Oh, it changes colors based on the thing that I do. Oh my god, I never noticed that. I get it all. Well, probably. Oh, I was too busy face planting and falling. But this is called Melody's Escape. What is she escaping from? Is she escaping from reality with music? If so, that would be like really deep and like a really cool metaphor for escapism. Which would actually be really cool. But I'm not sure if the game is actually that deep. Or maybe I'm just thinking about this way too much. Which is kind of strange because I probably shouldn't be doing that while I'm in the middle of playing it. That being said, how have you guys been? I've been well. I've been watching... I started... Actually, a while back, I've been watching... on Netflix, this anime called My Bride is a Mermaid. And I just recently, and by that I mean just a few days ago, started watching it again. And I'm about, as of last night, I reached the halfway point. It's one of those, I want to say like the cutesy harem animes. Like if you've seen, I want to say like Ayori Aoshi, Sekirei to an extent, and there's probably another one I can think of. Like Tenchi Muyo is probably the original harem anime. But if you like those, then you would like My Bride is a Mermaid. Basically, a guy gets rescued by a mermaid, but since he knows about mermaids now, he either has to die or marry into the mermaid family. And all sorts of wacky adventures ensue, because that's what happens in these kind of animes. Including a guy who is terrified of going outside, so he wears a spacesuit. One of the more recent ones was the mermaids are afraid of cats, because they see them as like bloodthirsty monsters, when in fact it's just like a little kitten. But the kitten sees them as fish. So it's like food. Yeah. Ooh. I got one. We're going to play a track from Seiken Densetsu 3. If you have not played this game, get out. If you have not played this game or Chrono Trigger, I don't like you. Or if you have never heard of them, I don't like you. This is one of my favorite tracks from the game. See, what I don't understand is why couldn't they... Why was Seiken Densetsu 3 never brought over to the States? Because a while back, actually, in an issue of Nintendo Power, when they were showing a little preview of the game Children of Mana, I got actually really happy when I saw the screenshots, because 2 of the screenshots were from Seiken Densetsu 3. The third one was like something I didn't recognize, and I thought like, oh, it's maybe just some new multiplayer mode that they were adding for the DS version. I'm like, oh, okay, I'm okay with this. Because when I saw that, I'm like, yes, they're finally bringing Seiken Densetsu 3 stateside, and I was like really happy about that. And then the very next issue they said, oh, we screwed up, we accidentally showed those. Only that third one is actually from the game. So that is why I forever hate Children of Mana, no matter how good anybody says it is. I have an eternal hatred for it because of that. I know it's not the game's fault, but I still just hate it because they played with my heart. You don't do that. You don't play with a man's heart like that. It's evil. They're evil people doing evil things. Evilly. I'm terrible at this. Oh my god. Yeah, what else have I been playing besides... Oh yeah, I recently finished up... I was playing Sudeki, which is a game that I played, it was like 10 years ago when it first came out. I played a demo of it. It was on like a demo disc that came with, those old gaming magazines. And I thought it was kind of fun because it was kind of like action RPG, but a first-person shooter as well. And then I went to play it, and I realized why I never got it. I spent about $4 on it, and that's about how much it's worth. I played through the whole thing because it is decently fun. But I remember getting to one point, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess I could... It's like, I could do... Like, I was looking to get everybody's ultimate weapons, and I looked to see, okay, how far am I from the end? Then I look and see, I was about 10 minutes away from the final boss. I'm like, really? I've only been playing like 10 hours and I'm already gonna beat a JRPG? That's not supposed to happen. You don't beat a JRPG in like 8 hours. I don't know, maybe that's just a bias I have. But yeah, I finished it up and the ending's like, oh, and so it was that the hero saved the day in the credits roll. That's essentially it. It was like the lamest ending ever. It wasn't quite as sudden as, let's say, the Eternal Sonata ending, where you kill the final boss and the final boss is like, ah, would you like to save the game? I kid you not. It is that fast. You can ask anybody that has played that has beaten that game. He'll tell you that is exactly what happens after the final boss, and it is the most random thing ever. Oh my god! In the ending, I don't even think I sat through the whole ending, because it goes down to at the end they're reading like a children's story. Like, I don't know. I've played some weird things before. I played the Arts and Alchemy games. I have played Record of Agarest War. I have. Holy crap! I actually have to think now. I have played strange games like No More Heroes. I guess Malmana came, it really isn't that strange. But I've played the strange games like that, and I had never come across anything like that. Now, I remember playing Metal Gear Solid 2. Well, it was the HD version, and I think I made the mistake. There's one point in the game where your character loses all their clothes and you have to sneak around naked. If you've played the game like Gami, I know you've played it, so you know what scene I'm talking about. I made the mistake of playing through this segment at 2 in the morning. And when the guys singing messages in your head start saying random things or things like "put the controller down," when he's saying that to you at 2 or 3 in the morning, I start to freak out a little bit. Just a little bit. That's what was happening to me. It was interesting. Let's go with that. Alright, these are all the Overclock remix albums I have, which, by the way, if you haven't gotten new ones, Super Mario 64, Portrait of a Plumber, really, really good stuff. I highly recommend it. I'd recommend that one. Chrono Symphonic is really good. All the Donkey Kong Country albums are fantastic, especially number 3. Or, number 1 is alright, but 2 and 3 are really, really good. Balance and Ruin. Oh, the Final Fantasy 6 one, that one's really good. These ones are alright. Those are... this one, the Tales series, Summoning the Spirits, that one is really good. Nights, Lucid Dreaming, that one's really good. I'm gonna pick something from here. Oh, which one? Oh, which one was it? Was it this one? Maybe? I don't remember. Ooh, I like this one. Oh wait, no, that's a really long song. Nah. I can do this one. No, I'm not gonna do that one. Ooh, this one. Oh, I am so doing this one. This is the if you've never played Chrono Trigger, first off, I don't like you. And well, let me rephrase that. If you've never played or heard of Chrono Trigger, I don't like you. And second, this is the remix of the theme for the Kingdom of Zeal. Or, yeah, however you pronounce it. And it is probably my absolute favorite track on this album. So I might not talk too much. Except that I am. And I actually don't know how the audio is going to sound in comparison to my voice. Because I did a test, let's see, yesterday. And when I tested it there, it seemed fine. Or rather, the game audio wasn't overpowering my audio. Which reminds me, I really need to play through Chrono Cross, because I have Chrono Cross, and I've played maybe an hour or 2 of it. And I know, I think Maya Kanai 65 is doing... Yeah, Colleen's doing a playthrough of Chrono Cross right now. I don't know what part she's on, because honestly I've not been watching it or anybody else's thing. I just know that she's doing it. So if that's the thing you guys want to check out, I'm probably going to forget to put a link. So don't count on there being a link, because I'm gonna forget. It's not me being lazy. It's okay. Yeah, it's me being a little bit lazy, but mostly forgetful. And a tiny bit lazy, but mostly forgetful. It's just such a nice tune. Because I remember a certain someone who was Let's Playing Chrono Trigger. What's the word I'm looking for? A certain person, a certain rainbow-ish person who was doing a playthrough of Chrono Trigger a while back, but it hasn't uploaded in a long time. Last I remember, she was right around this area in the game. I was really enjoying it too. But I know she's been busy with other stuff. like school, I think. But you should probably go watch what she has put up anyway. That's a shameless plug. Yeah. Okay, I think that's going to do it for this, my first impressions. I really like this game. This game is fun. It's different and fun. I thought I had something more to say. Oh, yeah. I'm going to attempt to get back to recording more Breath of Death 7, maybe Mark and the Ninja if I remember, because after one of those is done, I have a really great idea that's totally not original, but I have a really good idea for a project after for Let's Play after that. Of course, it'll be only PC stuff, of course, because I'd really rather not spend money on another HD PVR or an Elgato or whatever people are using nowadays. Anyway, bye.